Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about my favorite products from the month of May. So if you want to see what I was loving this month, keep on watching. Okay, so I only have 5 products to show you guys this month because I really just wanted to show you things I was absolutely in love with that I use close to every day. And so I just kind of made a really selective group. There was definitely products I loved this month, but these were my top 5 favorite products from the month of May. So the first product is not new to the beauty world. I've actually used this before. This is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I had this like way back in the day when it first came out because I was like in middle school and like baby lips and baby skin was like a big deal. So I had this when it first came out, and I mean, like, I remembered liking it and stuff, but back then I was just like doing makeup more for fun. I wasn't like really trying to find like the best products, you know what I mean? So I had just recently picked this back up, and I have used this nearly every day. It's not really a mattifying pore eraser, which I like because sometimes I have, well, in summer I have kind of drier skin, so if I use a pore filler, sometimes it makes my skin look really like dry and cakey, and it just makes my foundation not go on very smooth because my pores are filled in, but then there's like dry flakes all over my face. But with this baby skin primer, I feel like it fills in my pores beautifully, and it almost gives me a kind of a natural finish. It doesn't really make me feel super matte, and it does have a very silicone-y feel to it, so if you don't like those types of primers, then stay away from this. But I've used this nearly every day under any foundation or even just on its own because I think it really makes my skin look beautiful. So the next thing I have is the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator palette, and you guys, this is something I have talked about in like my the past several videos I've done. I used this in my previous makeup tutorial, which was like a natural summer look, and I also hauled this. This is absolutely beautiful. This is such a standout product to me. It looks like this. It's got 3 shades of the Laura Geller highlighter. It includes Ballerina, Gilded Honey, and Peach Glow. And I'll be honest, I haven't even touched Ballerina because it's a little too dark for my skin tone. It just doesn't really match well on me. But it is still a beautiful shade, as you can see right here. But I use Gilded Honey and Peach Glow all the time. I am wearing Peach Glow right now, and Gilded Honey is such a beautiful golden shade. I absolutely love it. This product is such a standout product for me. I have recommended this to nearly everyone who will listen to me. I really love it. This is Peach Glow right here, and that's Gilded Honey. They're such beautiful colors, and honestly, a finger swatch doesn't even do these justice. I think you absolutely have to go into Ulta or Sephora. I don't even know if they carry this at Sephora actually, because I got mine from Ulta. You really have to go in there and just try it out on your face because it is such a beautiful highlighting formula. I love these products so much. I recommend these to everyone. There's enough shades I think I think each person can find a shade that matches them and looks good on them. And this little palette here was $32, and it claims to be an $80 value, so I feel like this is a pretty good deal. And now I know that I will definitely go back and purchase these 2 in the full-size highlighters. So this is a great way to figure out which shades work for you and if you like these highlighters, but I guarantee you will. Okay, so the next product I have to show you guys is slightly controversial. It is the Too Faced Natural Love palette, and this is just what it looks like on the outside. It's got this beautiful packaging, like little roses and bunny rabbits and little birds. It reminds me of like a fairy tale book, and y'all know I am a princess at heart, so this packaging just really calls to me. And then on the inside you get 30 shades, and here they are. You get a nice full-size mirror, say, like, you can see yourself, and it's just a beautiful palette. Honestly, I absolutely love this palette. You get 30 shades, and they range from mattes to metallics to like a glittery finish. I just really love this palette. For me, I am a Too Faced girl. I absolutely love Too Faced. I have like the chocolate bar palette, the chocolate bonbons palette. I have like the boudoir, I can never say it, boudoir eyes, the romantic eyes little palette. I just love Too Faced eyeshadows. They're probably my favorite. So when this first came out, I was like, I'm not gonna buy it. It's $60. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it. And I was like, you know, I don't need it. I don't need it. But every time I saw a picture, I was like, I need it. So I kind of like fought off the urge since March when it first came out. And then I was talking to my mom about it. She's like, yeah, that really pretty palette is new from Too Faced. I was like, girl, you mean the Natural Love palette? I was like, I have to get it. So I went on YouTube and online and I looked up a bunch of reviews because $60 is a lot for one single product. Even though you get 30 eyeshadows, it's still pricey, you know? So I like went online and I watched all these videos, and so many people hated this palette, and I was so like disappointed because I had it like built up in my mind like I really wanted this palette, you know, and then all these people hated it, and I was like, wow, maybe it's just like a really dud product, you know. So I was like, I'm gonna go into Ulta because y'all know I normally order everything online. I am not a really good in-person shopper. So I got my big girl pants on, I went into Ulta and I swatched it, and honestly it swatched beautifully for me. So I was like, okay, looking good, Too Faced. So I just decided to get it and to give it a try. And can I just say to you, this probably is one of the best purchases I have ever made. I literally love these shades. There's so many beautiful pinks, so many beautiful golds, coppers, and what I love about this palette is that I truly can make almost any look out of this. I'm wearing this palette on my eyes today, and as you can see, it's a really beautiful blown out pink glittery look, and it's very soft and pretty. But I could also do like a really dark black smoky eye if I wanted to. I could just do a natural crease color with a matte lid shade. There's so many options with this palette. I think it's so versatile and so beautiful, and like very rarely am I able, actually never, I've never had a palette where I can truly just take that palette with me traveling and been happy, because whenever I take a palette with me, I'm always like, oh, well, I've got to bring this single eyeshadow, and I've got to bring that palette, because what if I want to do this look, because this palette won't work for that look. And I've just never been someone who is a one palette type of girl. I really wanted something like that because in the summer I do travel a lot, so I just wanted something I could take everywhere with me, and honestly this palette does it for me. And like, I'm not trying to be, this might come across snooty, and I'm not trying to come across that way, but like, even when I get a new palette, sometimes it is very hard for me to use the same palette like consistently. Like, I love makeup and I love playing with makeup, so if I have like 3 palettes in my drawer, very rarely do I go to the same palette every day, you know what I mean? But for this palette, I wake up and I'm like, oh, look at the look I could create with the Natural Love palette today, and oh, I'm going to use the Natural Love palette tomorrow. Like, I really think of looks based around this palette, and I just absolutely love it. And like I said, it is $60, which is very expensive, but you do get 30 shades in here. And also, I don't know if everyone's Ulta is doing this, but my Ulta, I still have my Ulta bag. When I went to buy this at my Ulta, they gave me a free little shadow insurance primer. I haven't even tried it yet, but it's a mini size, you know, but that's still such a great deal. So I got that palette and the mini primer. I ended up only paying like $63.43. So here's my receipt. I did buy it myself. Yeah, I think it's a great deal. I really love it, and I am going to tell you guys my favorite shades. And just for reference, this is the Naked 3 palette. I do have the Naked palettes, and I think they're great palettes. And you get 12 shades in here, and they're this size, and you get this palette for $54. And then this palette from Too Faced is the one you can get for $60. So if you think about like the $60 in terms of other palettes like this one out on the market, granted I'm sure there's different grams of the product in this one, but you're really not getting like I mean, you're really getting a good amount of product for your money. It just happens to be a big chunk of money, but you get a lot of product. So my favorite shades in here is going to be hard to choose, but I absolutely love the shade Lace Teddy right here, which is a matte peachy pink. I really love Cutie Patootie right here. That's the shade I have all over my eyelids right now. And I absolutely love Satin Sheets. Satin Sheets and a couple of these other colors like Nudie and Honey Pot, Push Up. A couple of those other colors are included in other palettes, but Too Faced does let you know that. So this is almost like a combination of new colors and like iconic Too Faced shades. So yeah, Satin Sheets I have used in other palettes, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful gold color. I also really, really love the shade Honeymoon right here. I'm going to do swatches for you guys. But yesterday I did a really pretty peachy look on my Instagram, and I used the shade Honeymoon, and it was absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to do a brush swatch for you guys so you guys can get a really pretty look, because a lot of times, I know for me, I do not do a, I don't use fingers to apply eyeshadows. So right here is Cutie Patootie. I did do 2 passes of this. That's Cutie Patootie, and I don't have primer on. These do work leaps and bounds better with a primer. I use Too Faced Glitter Glue. I really think it makes a huge difference when you use a primer. Next, I'm going to swatch Satin Sheets for you. I always like to do 2 passes. That's Satin Sheets down below, right there. And then I will do a matte for you as well. I'll do Honey Butter, which is also one of my favorites. I didn't say that the first time. That's Honey Butter right there. And it is a very light shade, so it's not really going to show up on my skin too well, but it is a beautiful matte shade right there. And then, what was the other one? Oh yeah, Honeymoon. I'll do below that. This is such a beautiful color, and this shade looks so much better with a little Fix Plus, or like I said, using a glitter glue. That is Honeymoon right there. So this palette I really think is worth the money. The swatches don't even do it justice. So I challenge you to go into the store and swatch these, especially if you are able to swatch it over some primer, like get a little bit of the primer from Ulta and then put the shadow over it. I think you guys could really, really love this palette if you give it a try. Granted, I know a lot of people hate this palette, but I really think this is an amazing holy grail makeup product. Okay, so the next thing is sort of boring, but I really, really love this product. This is the Covergirl Lash Blast Volume, and I have the waterproof formula. I love this mascara. I used this in my other video as well, the natural summery makeup look. I really, really think this is a great mascara. I have really short nubby lashes because I, 1, wear a lot of mascara, and 2, I wear a lot of fake eyelashes, so my eyelashes are not in that great of shape. So for something to make my eyelashes look and feel long and fluttery, that is a standout for me. So I've used this the entire month, and I really, really love it. The last thing I also used in my last video, this is the MAC Whirl lip pencil, and I just have it from the Brook Candy collection, and that just like means there's a special packaging, but it's the same color as you get with the normal Whirl lip liner from MAC. And this is such a beautiful mauve-y shade. It is right here swatched. I absolutely love this color. I have it lining my lips, and then I put Angel from MAC over that, which just looks like this. It's just a really pretty pink. And I love this lip liner. I try to use it in every single look, and honestly most of the time it really works. I love this lip liner so very much. I feel like it pairs with anything. It pairs with a really neutral pink like this. It pairs with a more nude. It looks great with just outlining my lips and putting a pretty gloss on top. I think it's such a versatile and universal shade. I feel like a lot of people could get good use out of it. So I absolutely love Whirl from MAC. It is very, very beautiful. It's long lasting, and I recommend it to everyone. Okay guys, so that was my month of May roundup with all my favorite products. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I think I'm going to be doing a summer fashion haul coming up because your girl did some damage. I went and bought some things, so I'll just make myself feel better about all my purchases and share it with you guys. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that, and thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. Make sure to follow me on all my other social medias. I post a lot on my Instagram, and I'm pretty active on my Tumblr, so go ahead and follow me on there and you'll get lots of updates and pictures and makeup products and all that good jazz. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and I love you very much, and have a blessed, Jesus-filled day.